This is Wildcast.
Good evening, Wildcats, and welcome to Wildcast, your source for in-depth news at the U of A. I'm your host, Lauren Stapp. Tonight, we'll tell you why the University Medical Center is opposed to a bill from Arizona Governor Jan Brewer, show you another Mexican restaurant with a sporty twist, and tell you how to stay active on campus next year. But first, HB 2067 is causing faculty and staff at UMC to question the future of medicine at UA. Wildcast reporter Melanie Hunker tells us more about the bill and the controversy.
A huge step backward. That's what clinical department heads from UA College of Medicine called the amendment to HB 2067 Monday. If passed, it would have immediate consequences on their practice, patients, and students.
If passed by the legislature, House Bill 2067 will put us back to where we were before the UMC-UPH merger.
The bill would allow the governor and the Arizona legislature to appoint members of the UA Healthcare Board of Directors, a merger between the College of Medicine and University Physicians Healthcare created 2 years ago.
The advisory board potentially appointed by the governor would not be an academic board, would not really be concerned with research at all.
Legislatures proposed the bill to bring attention to decisions made by the Arizona Board of Regents. Decisions like restructuring the UA Healthcare Board and the hiring of a new CEO. But faculty say the bill would reverse steps taken to improve integration within UA Healthcare.
Doctors, nurses, other support staff have been showing up every day for the last 2 years, working our hardest at integrating this health center to make it the best it can be. And we'd like to continue that process.
If this legislation passes, its impact could cause faculty, staff, and educators to leave not only the institution, but also the state.
All the commotion that this has stirred up, I know that there are people who are considering leaving the institution.
Education would also be affected with the ability to recruit and retain faculty.
Our ability to do that would be compromised if we were separate institutions.
For now, the College of Medicine hopes to discourage Governor Jan Brewer from signing this legislation. For Wildcast, I'm Melanie Hunker.
HB 2067 was lawmakers' response to the Arizona Board of Regents' decision to restructure UA's healthcare board and recommend the hiring of a CEO well-versed in medicine and business. Brewer is expected to make her decision on the bill this week. So you didn't get drafted to play Division I sports in college? The Rec Center wants you to stay active and start playing intramurals. Reporter Mike Rabin takes us to the fields.
Just because you don't play a sport for the University of Arizona doesn't mean you can't play a sport at the university. Find out what intramural sports are all about from two of the supervisors who run them.
Well, intramurals are run at the school. It goes through Myron Washington White. He's the head director for intramurals. And pretty much he's in charge of all of us. We're all sports supervisors. And after him, or below him is Storm. And she is the grad assistant for the school. She's pretty much in charge of scheduling all the activities, figuring out which sports we want to have for each of our 4 seasons. So we've got season A, season B, season C, and season D. So she takes care of all of that.
Pretty much intramurals provides an opportunity for students just to come play, participate in sports when they, since they don't have the opportunity to, since they came to college. So because everyone's skills vary, we offer different kind of leagues, such as the Sunset, Cactus, and Desert Leagues. Desert provides like a level of play for beginners. Sunset, it offers a more competitive level of play, and Cactus is pretty experienced players.
Sport has 3 regular season games, and once those are done, then we will transition into playoffs. Playoffs are single elimination. It's usually the top 2 teams from each bracket or division, and then after that it goes all the way up to the championship. Some of the benefits for students playing intramurals is, they get to meet a lot of new people. So if you're a freshman coming into the U of A, it's definitely a good way to meet people. For clubs, a lot of clubs use intramurals as an activity just to get bonding with them. And it's another way for people who played sports in high school or they wanted to play college but they couldn't. It's a great way for them to continue to be active and play sports they enjoy.
I'm very competitive, even though I'm doing like the easy one where it's just for fun, but I didn't get chosen to do sports here, like with the school, and so intramurals is kind of my way, aside from my studies and aside from everything I'm doing, to kind of take a break and get out there and be me.
I'm playing intramural hockey because I used to play roller hockey in high school, and just good sports and fun to do with your friends.
How have intramurals progressed over the past years, and what will the future entail?
Intramurals definitely progresses throughout time. With the new expansion of the rec center, I noticed intramurals kind of went a little down in numbers just because I think a lot of people were definitely taking advantage of the rec center facility. But now we definitely make sure intramurals does a good job each season offering new sports and a diverse variety of sports.
There's definitely a lot of sports we can add on. And I definitely just see with the growth of U of A a lot more potential for intramurals to grow.
Playoffs for each intramural sport will take place this week to wrap up the spring semester at the U of A. Don't miss out next school year by not taking advantage of signing up for the many sports offered throughout each semester. Registration begins as early as August for intramurals, including flag football, 3-on-3 basketball, and speed soccer. For Wildcast, I'm Mike Raven.
If you feel like taking home the intramural trophy next year, make sure you sign up at the rec center or email imsports@email.arizona.edu. Coming up next, we'll show you where you can catch your favorite sports games. Just a hint, it's not the UA Stadium. We'll be right back. For This Week in Food, Wildcast reporter Charles Misra takes us to UA's favorite local sports bar. Best news is it's right around the corner from the UA Stadium.
If you've been at the U of A for a little while, chances are that you've seen this restaurant right across from the football stadium. Well, the food here at Zendejas 13 gives off a flavorful kick.
The food's really good and it's really cheap and it's a really cool atmosphere. They have TVs and you can watch games here and the people are really nice here. It has a big bar, and so if you're 21, you'll be able to drink here. Today I just did something simple. I went for the bean and cheese burrito, and it's good. It's a big portion. It was only $3. I like it. It's just a simple meal.
On top of the great food and the bargain basement prices, Zendejas 13 has a nice sports bar atmosphere.
Zendejas 13 has a very friendly atmosphere. It has really good drink specials too, and really good food. And here at the restaurant, we like to treat everyone like family. Yeah. So that's why we have, regular customers and people don't have. A very popular dish here is the carne asada burrito. Alex's favorite, which comes in chicken or beef. It's a chicken chimichanga kind of thing. I like the shrimp tacos. Those are good. Yeah. Everything's really good because our beans are, Peruvian, vegetarian. We don't use any lard. Everything's very healthy, skinless, boneless chicken breast. Yeah, we make everything fresh every day.
What you may not have known is that when it comes to places to eat, Zendejas 13 is one of Tucson's hidden gems.
I think it's better than most places around campus. When you're on campus, you have to pay a lot of money for a small meal. Here you get a big, easy, simple meal, and it's pretty cheap, and it's super close.
Well, I gotta tell you, this place is fantastic. It has great food, affordable prices, and it's a great place to just lounge around and watch the game with a couple friends. You can check out Zendejas 13. I'm Charles Misra for Wildcast.
Zendejas 13 will be showing the World Welterweight Championship fight live on May 7th from MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Make sure you stop by for some great food and a great fight. Well, that's all we have for you tonight. Remember, you can watch all these stories and more on our website at uatv.arizona.edu. From all of us here at Wildcast, have a great night, and we'll see you next week.